What's up, y'all? We talking about taxes today, okay? Sole proprietors. Let me pull up this PowerPoint and let's get started. Let's get started. Okay. Taxes for LMTs and solo practitioners. Yes, this is what we're talking about today, okay? This is very important right now. It's tax season, and a lot of people love talking about how to make money, how to get a lot of clients, and how this and how that, and how to decorate your place. But we definitely forget about taxes. It's very important because Uncle Sam be wanting his bread. We not about to play with Uncle Sam. I'm not gonna let y'all play with Uncle Sam, okay? So a lot of people are familiar with this. I'm gonna go over some things that might sound very familiar to you, but I'm just gonna go over it just in case for the new people that's coming in. So I'm gonna go over it very briefly, and we're gonna talk about the deductions for LMTs and solo practitioners. So there can be a very generalized video when it comes to solo practitioners. Disclaimer: I am not a tax expert, okay? I am speaking from experience as a sole proprietor. Always consult with your local tax preparer for more information, okay? I've been through this, I've been there, done that, so I'm giving y'all tips based on my experience. But if you have more questions, please consult with a legal tax preparer. So, what are taxes? Taxes are mandatory contributions from individuals and corporations which provides revenue to fund essential services such as like highways, court, police, etc. Taxes fund those things. So, as a massage therapist or solo practitioner, it's very important to our business to pay taxes on our income. If not, baby, we could be suffering consequences like tax liens, seizing of assets, and possibly jail time. But that usually only happens if like you go for a long period of time and you don't want to pay, you don't want to compromise at all, then you looking at some consequences. Other than that, that is not a likelihood. As long as you try to do payment plans or something, you usually good. Okay, so sole proprietors, self employed, independent contractors. These are a few tips, things to keep in mind during tax season and when you finally decide to file your taxes for your businesses. Keep these things in mind. As a sole proprietor, the IRS views you as a solo business owner. So they view you as yourself, solo business owner. Sole proprietors have an extra month to file taxes compared to other businesses. So other businesses have to file by a deadline of somewhere around March. And sole proprietors have until April 15th. Next, the taxes you owe are based on profit, not revenue. So your profit is different than your revenue. That's what your taxes are based on. Profit, not revenue. Sole proprietors are typically issued a 1099 form at the end of the year if you're partnered with a business. So you working with a vendor, like my situation, what I'm doing now, I don't have my office anymore. Right now, I have I'm partnered with a spa, so I bring my own clients and stuff like that, and they give me their clients. So at the end of the year, they 1099 me for when I use their space. Sole proprietors must report their business income on a form called Schedule C. Okay, you're going to hear Schedule C a lot. You're going to see that form a lot throughout your time being a sole proprietor. Sole proprietors should also report their expenses. These expenses are considered deductions. This means the amount you owe minus the deductions can significantly lower the amount of taxes you owe. So don't play. Find out your deductions, and we'll talk about that after this slide. three types of taxes you're paying. You got the federal income, you got self-employment taxes, and state income taxes, okay? And the highest one is usually the self-employment, okay? Self-employment taxes is that's most expensive, and it's about 15% of your business income. Yeah, steep, right? High. Yeah, but they were smoking dope when they decided that, cause that's crazy. Still to this day, I think that's crazy. But there are possibly some ways around it. So if you have no idea what you're doing, you make sure you get a tax preparer. Don't try to do that on your own on TurboTax. Get somebody else to do it. Okay, what you say? Get somebody else to do it. Next, you pay annually or quarterly, and I suggest quarterly. Okay, so you can pay your taxes the following year, during tax season, or you can pay quarterly, and it's 4 times a year. I suggest that so you don't get behind, because it's so easy to get behind. Because when you see money, you get money in your hand, you don't want to give it up. So go ahead and give it up 4 times a year instead of trying to wait all the way to the next year to give it up. Unless you're just good with stuff like that, doing it all at once. A lot of us are not. So we got to do it 4 times a year. All right, so let's talk about deductions. This is very important because you want to lower the amount you owe in taxes significantly. Oh, I hate saying significantly. But you want to lower that price for real. Okay, so I'm going to list a bunch of different ones that you might not have thought of, that these can be deductions, okay? And this can go for spa practitioners, massage therapists, estheticians. Some of this stuff can apply to many different people as sole proprietors. So think about this: rent, utilities, advertising, yeah, like Google ads, marketing, like business cards, credit card fees, music subscriptions. Massage therapists, we need our music to play in our sessions. Scrubs, sheets, your website fees, license fees. You got to renew every year, every 2 years. Towels, sheets, oils, your business line, the trap phone, gifts to your clients, pepper spray, like self-defense tools, trash cans, tissue, vehicle repairs, and that's for mobile therapists, registration, continuing education units, insurance, childcare, liability insurance, your appointment book, dental insurance, health insurance, internet, furniture, accessories, light bulbs, paper towels, heaters, your mileage log book, the mileage itself. Like, it's a lot of things that you can review right now. Right now, these are deductions, okay? This is going to lower the amount you owe significantly. Don't sleep on this, okay, y'all? Don't sleep on this, okay? Sometimes you got to let a mug know. You got to let your preparer know sometimes. Like, what about this? Ask questions. Can I write this off? Can this be a deduction? Everything you pay for, all your expenses, write it down. Keep yourself organized. Keep yourself on point, because it's going to come sometimes when you making enough money in this business and you got to file your taxes, okay? Don't play with this. Don't sleep on this. I'm telling you from experience. Okay, so to wrap it up, additional notes, just things to keep in mind. Just prepare for tax season. Tax season don't gotta be all like, cringy, all like give you anxiety, because it always gave me anxiety. But if you stay organized, keep all your business records, transactions, receipt books all in one special place, that'll help you so much more. If you happen to get an audit, which has happened a lot more frequently than usually. Like, they love giving audits lately. I don't know why, but it's real possible to get an audit. So don't think, oh, I ain't never got an audit before. Like, you can get an audit. So if you do get an audit, you got to show proof and just have your stuff, your paperwork and all that stuff together to prove what you have on your Schedule C. So you got to prove that, like, what you put down, what you filed, and what you said on your tax return is legit. So they want proof. That's all that is. Let's see the proof. Another tip is to pay your taxes quarterly. Stay on track. It's easier to stay on track when you pay in increments compared to just waiting all the way to the next year and you got to pay all this other stuff at once. And it seems like it's all better, oh, I could pay all this at one time. Now I don't want to pay quarterly. Like, I'm telling you from experience, just pay quarterly, okay? I mean, unless you know yourself. Some people are very disciplined. They know they self and they will prefer that way, or they know they get a big chunk of money at once. I don't know. However you get your money, but I suggest paying quarterly. But hey, do you, boo boo, do you? Whatever works for you. As long as you pay, you good. Thank you guys for listening. I want you guys to subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, The Spa Blueprint. And if you want to follow my personal social medias, that is optional, Real Misha Milan. A lot of people like to see the personal life here and there. But The Spa Blueprint, y'all. I just want to give you guys some tips, make you aware of what taxes are and not to play with them, and don't sleep on it. A lot of people be forgetting about taxes, or they want to leave it as a back burner, like, oh, I ain't making that much money yet and all that stuff like that. You better notice. You better look over this video when it's time, okay? See y'all later. Peace.